Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to Pyre. Like every other time, we're gonna start this episode off by seeing who wants to talk to us in the Black Wagon. That was Shining, but it's just, to tell us that it's new. I don't think we've hovered over Tiso's next yet. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with a plush fish. Aww. They're so cute. He's our little baby that we get to bring around. I love him. Tay is doing laundry with Hedwyn. Hedwyn is doing laundry with Tay, of course. And Jodariel is lifting heavy objects. Tariq is atop the wagon. What you doing up there, bud? And Rukey wants to talk to us. Do you have something to say about why those curs didn't like you? And why you couldn't participate last time? You can tell something is troubling Rukey, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister, listen, I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I try. I mean, we just fought against him, so yeah, I remember him. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. And you owe him a debt now, do you? Then Rukey hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with the Barker soon is going to take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. Yup, he's in debt. That's what I thought. How does money change hands between the Commonwealth and the downside, I wonder? Or can it, and he's just in denial? So, I am telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rukey owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line, exactly, you are unsure. Alright. Nothing else to look at in there, so let's continue. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going, soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. Alright. He knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. Alright. I wonder what's so dangerous about this place. Could have something to do with all the steam rising out of the ground. Alright. Ooh. I like the music here, very mystical. The Flagging Hands region has an oppressive air about it. There has to be a path forward. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jordario indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Malith? What was that? A fetid den in which the witch Malith sealed the physical form of Islach Astralborn. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Ooh, what's that? Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Should the reader, managing your eyes, present the crystal only then. Message to the lone minstrel. Oh, we've done well. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten this if we keep losing rights. Probably not. I don't know. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal. Use at your discretion. To be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. Alright. It seeks Rukey. A shimmering crystal inscribed with glyphs beyond your understanding. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. She's cool looking. Oh, but where are my matters? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. Oh, so you were one of the tutorial characters? Huh. I thought... I kind of assumed those were just, like, copies of ourselves. Because they were all the same races or the same size or whatever you want to call it. But no, those are, like, people. Phantoms. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Alright. Described within the book, it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. Might be the first time you've heard the voice mentioned in dialogue. I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. A series of special challenges, custom-tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites should you be so inclined. No strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders. Okay, so this is like a space to test out your abilities. I was wondering when that would become a thing, because, again, every other Supergiant game has had something like that. Bastion had, I don't even remember what they were called, the Proving Grounds for every individual weapon. Transistor had the beach with those like little backdoor challenges, and Hades had Skelly, our training dummy. I'm sorry I keep comparing this game to all of Supergiant's other games. It's just that there's very comforting to me about, or something very comforting to me about the fact that while these four games are all quite different in a lot of ways, there are these common threads between all of them that are like the studio's little thumbprint on their games. It makes playing one of their games feel very cozy, and I like that. Alright, but we've got a training module. Good to know. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom, You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? What's on her mind? I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we would all keep each other company. There is just one problem, however. We are all sick of one another. She laughs again. Perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, Come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. Alright, let's do a scribe trial. You were asking for Rukey. We might as well send him in. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Choose among the worthy. I guess only Rukey. And he does go into this with the talisman he has equipped, but we don't really have a talisman for him. I don't know what this is gonna offer him. Oh, a unique talisman. Maybe just for him? Okay. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rukey. What, the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Rukey appears in heat of the summons. Sister, why are you looking at me like that? Curs are quick and nimble, but they deal less damage. I knew that. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? This some kind of trick you're playing, sister? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your mouth and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail on the rights. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, sister? Wherever you are. Alright, what does he have to do? Oh, they're big. Oops, okay. Alright, this is gonna be hard. So he has to get around... Oh! Oh, he has to get around 3 demons all by himself. There we go. Alright, good thing he has... Oh, Glory Dive? Oh, these are like barriers. They block him from moving. God, they're doing damage fast. Ooh! They block my cast, too. No! Okay. No! No, 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 no! Okay. We're definitely gonna lose this. It's fine. That's our first attempt. Okay. I can use them to my advantage, too. There we go. We did 12 damage. If they get it in one more time, I'm screwed. So I better be careful not to let that happen. No! Okay. I can try this one more time, I think. No. Okay. Hey, we finally get to see what happens when someone else wins. Ah, damn it. As expected, this cur is fleet of paw, but rather slow of wit. I would tell you not to waste my time, cur, but the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Perhaps you think you could do better, Alright, we can try one more time. And if not, we give him a little more time in the trials and level him up a bit. I think that's what it's encouraging us to do, but... Or maybe give him a talisman. I don't know. If we give him a talisman, that might help, but... Ugh. Try banishing your adversaries to create an opening. Thanks for the tip. I do appreciate that they gave our Pyre more health than theirs, but, Woo! Oh, Glory Dive is just the name of the skill he has. The mastery. Oh, that was dumb. Woo! That was close. Woo! Okay. Alright. Hey, Fast Talker. We did 200 damage overall with Rukey. Oops. I got cocky. Haha! You stepped right over where I was spawning. Oops. Oh no! They grouped together to make their auras big. Woo! Alright, I think we just won. Yeah! Rukey won. He sounds so proud of himself. That is how we do it, right, sister? It is, and to acknowledge, likewise, that you did not do it on your own. Despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order. Both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Alright. What do we get? That Sandra kinda gives me the shakes, you know what I mean, sister? Hey, what's that you got? Jomur's Fang. After Rukey casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. What does it mean, it lingers? Okay, so we can make him a banisher, I suppose. What does it mean it lingers? I'll take it. And I might as well equip it. I don't really know what it means, but we'll give it a try. Alright. I will also say, I think that I wasted the moon dust or stardust or whatever it is that we got, whatever it's called. Like, I think I put it on this, and I saw that it was going from +2 damage to +2 damage, and I thought, stupidly, oh, 2 + 2 = 4. That'll give us +4 damage. Or maybe it was on the quickness one. Either way. Yeah, I think it was quickness. Either way, it didn't actually increase the quickness. It stayed the same. And maybe if we keep upgrading this, it'll eventually get to like +3 quickness. But I have no way of knowing that now. The other one I also kind of wasted on a lucrative contract. It's not a bad talisman, but the thing about it is that it's rare that a single person is going to banish 11 people in one right. So it does look like we did get some money out of it. It looks like we got 9 soul out of it, because I think we started with 6 the last trial, but the last right. So it's not like it was all for naught, but yeah, I'll be more considerate with how I use those going forward. Alright, continue the journey. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tiso seems unaffected. Oh no, -1 hope. Suffer alongside them. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirit shall likely suffer more. Alright. Okay, we can get a valuable item if we take a job here. Headwind suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. Or you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. I wish we could take a look at what everyone's hope is looking like right now. Hope is, and even remind us what hope is. I think that's how quickly they return after banishment. I worry. A valuable item. And get more money? This is a hard choice. I don't think I wanna... I don't know how good improving talismans is. Like, I think the biggest benefit you get out of it is that they get you more money when you sell them back to the vendor. Like, that hasn't been too helpful for us now. I would be interested in getting a valuable item and maybe, like, getting more money to, like, get better talismans. But I don't know. I haven't noticed that banishment takes too long to reverse. We've already lost one hope. So even more damage to that might give us an even bigger hit and be really noticeable. But if the hope loss is too bad for us to prevail next time, it'll be a learning experience. And we will know that information going forward. I'm gonna go for a valuable item. Let's go to cold mode. We'll take a risk, and if it doesn't pan out, we'll know for next time. The north route through Flagging Hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tiso seems unaffected. Well, it's a good thing I was planning on using Tiso next, right? So, that'll be good for us. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Cold Moat, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. A mass grave. Even a thorough burning failed to cleanse a certain haunted air here. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leads you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best to fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. Noxshroom. 50? Not bad. A seething bit of fungus, which holds value to certain denizens of the downside. Something we can sell for 50 soul, that's not bad. It might all be worth it in the end, I don't know. I feel like I'm prioritizing money a little bit, because I don't know how necessary collecting a lot of money will be, so I'm doing it just to stay safe. By the time you reach the Pit of Malith, everyone besides the Imp Tiso seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Even more hope? God. Prepare for the rite anyway. Great. Alright. Hi, Jodariel. I know, you're probably miserable. You sense Jodariel's still gaze well before you turn to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something, now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happened to those who remain in the downside for many years. I don't find her scary at all. You are very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Yeah, I know she's big and scary. I know she's a soldier, or she was a soldier. But as a person, she has seemed very gentle. She doesn't seem too intense to me. Whatever she may be getting at, you think it best not to indulge her at this time. No, I'm not afraid of you. You tell her that, although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary, feel safer in her presence. Truly. Oh, she's rolling her eyes. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet. If you survive this place, now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. Oh, she wanted to be scary. Oh, but she got hope. Maybe I do want to bring her in. I was thinking of not bringing her in, but maybe I will. Alright. Let's look at the book. The Empire's Collapse. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, remember, chasing after the orb, the celestial orb? With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope collar stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Who is Solium Mur again? I just need to remind myself. Oh, Solium Mur is the last emperor. Okay. So he sent him to go missing, and then was like, I'm gonna go find him. I'll save the day. Alright, let's finally look at the damage. Okay. 7-second respawn. 11-second respawn. 6.7-second respawn. Okay. I mean, most of these are not, like, worse, like, than they were before. Jordariel got extra hope, but her hope was abysmal to begin with. Headwind is just the same as Tiso now. Yeah, it'll probably be noticeable, but I don't know how much. Alright, Slug Market. Oh, hey, you guys. You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? So have a look around. Alright, new stuff. Alright, we can get more health for our Pyre. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. That's good and very expensive. More hope. That could be good now. More presence. Also good. And Stardust. Ooh. Raises the rank of certain talismans +2. Alright, well, I'm going to sell you this. Okay. So what do I want to buy? I doubt that any of this stuff, like, goes away. I don't know what I want. At this juncture, it might be useful to get more hope. Although, I don't even know if that's going to be... Maybe I want it as insurance. I don't know. Ash and Coal would also be very good. More health, but only 7 health. It's not that much of a difference. It's less health than any one enemy could even do at once. Like, the Cur, they have the lowest attack we've seen, and they could still do 15 by jumping, so I don't know if that's worth it. I actually think that presence might be more important to us here. I don't know. Let's see. What talismans do everyone else have already? Hedwyn has the Curfang. You have the lucrative contract. Jomor's Fang, which I'm gonna try and see how it works. I'm not, like, sold on it yet. Okay. This might actually be good to put on somebody during this fight. The chance to return immediately after being banished. And quickness, alright, what do I want? Presence hasn't been that useful to me because I tend to cast rather than walking into people to banish them. So presence, I don't know if that'll be that useful. I definitely want to buy one of these. Maybe hope. And I'll buy the Stardust, sure. Alright. You guys have a good day out there. Alright. And then we'll see who will put it on. If there's anyone who can't do the rite, we'll decide who to put that relic on. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Malith. Then, Tiso seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. Little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tiso all right? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Jordariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. From the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. Ooh. They got a cool theme. I mean, this is probably just our opponent, right? They're wearing raiments. We're probably gonna fight them. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little Nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. Snake person. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilda of the Withdrawn. An ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Islach, the astral-born monstrosity. The Withdrawn, a triumvirate of bog dwellers, compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Oh god, this one's gonna be tough. Tiso makes clear he has no love of Udmilda. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Alright.
Why you made it, reader.
Oh, that's so scary looking.
To the detestable pit of Malith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Oh, those obstacles look scary. The crone Udmilta sees her companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame at that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islach, make the Nightwings suffer. A monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. Rukey trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit, you or your buddy Islach. Now, we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilta's attention, however. Rukey begins to squirm a bit. Then Udmilta moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. He shall consume ye ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. I'm so scared. What is she gonna do to us? Udmilta slides off towards her followers. Rukey remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, her aura looks weird. Okay. Alright, so I think I want Tiso. Okay, that increases hope by quite a bit. Alright, the Tailwind Crest. I know I want Headwind because it helps regenerate stamina for everybody. He could have the Kerfang, or he could increase hope. Alright. I don't know if, even though Joe Dargill has high morale, I don't think that's really going to be worth it. So we're going to leave her for now. Alright. See, I don't know if I want this for you. But we're going to try it out. We're going to see how it works. Alright. I think I'm going to put the Mooncrest on Tiso. Yeah. And let's see. That increases quickness. That increases hope. This increases damage. No, it stays the same. That puts it up to 13 money. That increases that, but I still don't know which I want it to be. Alright, well, I know I'm going to use Tiso. And I don't really want to upgrade this.
Tiso.
Okay. I want Headwind, but I think I'm going to give him a little bit of hope. And I think I'll use this on that. Yeah. So now his hope is back to how it was before. Good.
Edwin.
And Rukey, I think I'm going to use you. He already does decent damage. Alright, we're going to try and see how this works.
Rukey. It is done.
Hey, you don't suppose that crone's got it out for me, do you? No matter where you go, Islach shall find ye and devour ye. Okay, maybe using Rukey was a bad idea, since he got her mad. What is up with your aura, lady? Ooh, that's spooky. It's very swamp-like in its nature. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot to look at how Tiso's ability works. So, this is my thought. He has a thing where after he is banished, he creates a rune where his teammates can automatically transport themselves. So I think that could actually be a little broken. My thought is to have Tiso go to a place with a lot of adversaries, kamikaze himself to banish them all, and then just teleport one of his teammates over to where he was. So quickness doesn't even really matter. The extra stamina doesn't matter that much. But I don't know. We're going to see how it works. I don't really know how the teleportation actually goes, though. We'll see.
Commence.
Okay.
To be banished.
Okay, that's what it means by linger. Ooh! Ah!
That one almost got through.
Alright.
Nightwings are first to strike.
I don't really know how that teleportation works. Okay, that's what it means by lingers.
The orb engulfed in fire.
I might have chosen badly for Tiso.
Why, that
Woo!
was all of them. The orb. Glory.
Yay! Okay, this is going fast. The lifeblood of Islach. It flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Oh boy.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorcery.
Okay, so that's how it works. He makes 2 of them. He makes...
Now, witch, your pyre weakens.
Okay. If he makes 2 talismans, you can teleport between them. So that's not as useful as I thought it would be. Okay, so she can, like... Oops.
The scribes ordain.
Okay. Okay, this isn't going too badly.
A stroke of luck is all.
No, Tiso! Yay, Tiso! Okay, now he's banished. Okay, that blocks the aura. Okay. Ooh!
Force of will behind that thrust.
Okay, even though he got banished, we still managed to.
Now go on just once more. Zap.
Okay, so it just kind of... His aura just kind of... By lingers, that means it just stays on the ground.
Prevail again. They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
Alright, Tiso's ability, the teleportation ability, I'm gonna have to work on it a little bit more before I can start to use it strategically. I didn't realize he had to make 2 and then they teleport between them. Good to know. Tiso praises everyone's courage against Udmilta and the Withdrawn. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. See? Those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. Islach, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye, fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Alright.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Alright. Alright. Alright, no one leveled up. They can instantly transport to it from the Pyre. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have to be banished twice. It automatically drops a teleportation spot around their Pyre, I guess? I didn't really notice how that worked. Okay.
Until the stars align.
Linked auras are significantly larger. I noticed that myself. Having thwarted the withdrawn in a convincing manner, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Umilta's hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks. I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far, we've kept going north. If that's the case again this time... The Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Tiso asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tiso is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Tay and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Tay. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is her charge. And here she is, in fact. Thank you for fetching her, Tiso. Tiso is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Seek now your destination. Let's see. We've gone to all those places. Ors, the Azure Star. A lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. God, these locations all look so scary. The rights beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. An impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by the crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. That's not good. You're joking, right, sister? Does the reader seem like the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like you can just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Birchroots. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. A small bog dweller outpost at the edge of sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here, some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. I thought the Black Wagon was gonna, grow a cushion and, be seaworthy. Like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, you know what I'm talking about? Maybe that's what Birchroot is gonna do to it. I don't know. That would have been funny, though. Headwind's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Alright. So I guess we're going to Big Birchroots next. Alright. This game is starting to feel a little easy. Maybe I'm a little cocky by saying that. I'm kind of waiting in anticipation for those little bonuses that are going to make the game harder that Supergiant always likes to put in here. Maybe I'll regret saying that, and it'll just get harder on its own, but we will see. Until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more Pyre.